It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kyle Lowry remains all hustle. He said if you come to a game and you bring your son and you guys are sitting in the nosebleeds, I want your son to say whoever number 7 is played his hardest. And he might only see me one time, but that one time, I'll be playing like it's my last. Kevin?
Wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Green. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving at the 2. And for Miami, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Vincent in at the 1. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Love with the screen on Doncic. Puts it up. Hero, no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And here's Doncic. He feeds it to Bullock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Love with the screen on Irving. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Doncic. And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about his size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
On the free throw, no good.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Miami. About a minute played so far here in the first. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
On the wing, Irving. From past the arc, drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hero with it. Love with the screen on Irving. There's Hero with the three. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Irving. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Martin up top. Pass to Vincent. Hero from long range. And the Heat, another three.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Here's Irving. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Powell with the steal. Doncic looking it over. Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5 now.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's Vincent. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Now, here's Adebayo. And here's Love for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1, and it goes down 2 points.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Doncic passes to Powell. Lets the three fly. And it's Doncic missing. Miami's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Martin for 3, and the Heat, another 3.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Mavericks trail by 4.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, Hero. He's got 8 over Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hero's got 10. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Heat shooting their first free throw this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kevin Love. Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. The free throw off from Martin.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years. And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Wood with the bucket.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Wood against Lowry. Martin, and finished off by Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Mavericks trail by 3. Oladipo is out there with Lowry. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then it's Butler. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instincts and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
And that one's good by Butler. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Robinson for 3, and again, Miami with the triple. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Zeller. Love comes in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Victor Oladipo. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Hardy. And Doncic is subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Doncic. Drops it in from 11 feet. 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, it's so easy to be excited about Doncic. A lot to like in his game, especially when he's sinking tough shots in the face of the defense like this.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
It would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And finished off by Wood.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
Outside Hero. For the 3, and there's Love. That's good on the assist from Hero. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami. Doncic against Lowry. Irving with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Christian Wood.
Jimmy Butler. 1.
You've got to respect how Butler tries to do it all for his squad. I mean, on both ends of the floor, he's always looking to make an impact.
Doncic outside. Off target with his 3. Miami leading by 10. Now Butler. He's got 11. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Love. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
So impressive how quick Love gets his shot off. And I mean, even when the defense is on him, he knows how to use his size to his advantage.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Butler kicks to Love. Inside. The kick outside to Butler. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. The 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Butler finds Adebayo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Locked up there for Powell, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Strus's shot is good.
Smooth passing that time. Butler doing his best to keep everybody involved and in sync.
Mavericks trail by 14. 1:14 left here in the second. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And as for last season,
He was a 74% shooter at the line.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Hero against Doncic. From the baseline. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Irving.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Shots good by Butler.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Kleba. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Kleba. A different look for Miami. Robinson's checked in for Butler. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Hero. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Doncic. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat leading by 13. Oladipo taking his time here. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it. Really willing himself to the line and going right into the defense that time. He forced the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
Oladipo hits them both. Here's Irving. 12 points for him. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Sinks the triple.
Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Heat up by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Dallas, Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Doncic, and it's Green, and it's Irving at the 2 spot. Green. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Powell dishes to Green. Bullock with it, working on Love. That one good for 2. Bullock's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Mavs. The Heat leading by 10. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Doncic finds Irving. 3-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The baseline J. Butler from outside. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists in the game.
No hesitation whatsoever from Jimmy Butler. Ready to shoot it as soon as he caught it.
Here's Doncic. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Adebayo with this screen on Green. Kicks it out to Hero. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Irving with it. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
A different look for Miami. Zeller comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And Dallas also making a switch. Christian Woods checked in for Dwight Powell. Here's Wood. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's such an impressive rebounder. Wood has great fundamentals, does a good job positioning and pursuing the ball.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Free throw good, Wood.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Butler kicks to Hero. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Mavericks trail by 6. Holiday, the pass to Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Davis Bertans checks in for Dallas. And you hear about impacting, winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardaway's checked in. Mavericks trail by 5. Wood kicks to Doncic. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Heat shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Butler from outside. And the three ball is good. Butler's got 20 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Lowry against Doncic. Butler finds Oladipo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Doncic. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Lowry. Butler attacking. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Holiday, the pass to Doncic. Holiday sets the pick for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Now the Heat with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's up a 3. A shot by Lowry, no good. Mavericks trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Oladipo very aggressive when he's driving. I mean, the defense doesn't know what to do with him other than foul him in many cases.
The Heat have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's Hardy in for Justin Holiday. Oladipo hits them both. Mavericks trail by 15. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway kicks to Kleber. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. They need this, and it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Strus. Robinson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 6.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The 3 for Doncic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Miami ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Hero out there with Max Strus. And it's Robinson in at the 3. It's the group on the floor for Miami. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irvin handle the ball the way he does.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Yep, it counts. And the Heat lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Kleba kicks to McGee. And here's Bullock from the arc. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat leading by 16. Pass to Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
That's good from Hero. Love's check in for the Heat. Lowry comes in for Max Strus. And then for Dallas, Christian Wood comes in for JaVale McGee. And Josh Green subbed in for Maxi Kleba. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Hero against Irving. Shoots over Hero. Again, Irving missing. The Heat leading by 18. It's Hero with the drive. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Dallas calls timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's in there.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irvin is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Lowry drives in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Passes it to Hardy. Latrey. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's a 2 from Butler. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Butler's got 10 points here in the second half.
Butler's so proficient at shooting off the dribble. He has a good feel for where his shot can come from and how he can get to that pull-up jump shot.
The pass to Bullock. Outside Irving. From deep, the long distance three is buried. Irving's got 20 points.
Not just range, but confidence, too. Irving can capitalize from way downtown.
Butler passes to Hero. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 21.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
On the wing, Green. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Pass to Butler. Outside, Hero. No good that time. Good D by Wood. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. On the wing, Green. A three ball. Drills the three-pointer.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trailed by 18. Bullock with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Wood can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lowry kicks to Love. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
That's a pick by Love. 20 feet out. Shot's good by Butler.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Butler knowing precisely what to do in that situation. I'm really impressed by how smart he is.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 21. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your new dancers.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Mavericks with possession here. Ntilikina passes to Holiday. Here's Ntilikina. Tries a three. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight. That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Vincent, guarded by McGee. Vincent's shot is good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Hardaway for 3. He can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. Passes to Jovic. Launches it. Hits it from 3-point range.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Basket counts.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
And so here is Miami. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Robinson for three. Good on the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. I know you see defenses like that all the time, but it didn't seem to slow you down.
Not really. I mean, I guess I just had it going. We started double teaming them too, you know, and they got so many great shooters, man. It's just good to win, though. At the end of the day, we won.
Yeah, I know that's what counts, man, but congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time